What's up, everyone? It's your host, Linus Rathis. I'm here to present y'all with the For Honor Battle League. A few things I want to go over today is going to be rules, and then we're going to do the spin wheel to do divisions. So I'm not going to beat around the bush on this. I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it. All right. There we go. All right. So, how the tournament plays. We're gonna forget about this top line. We'll go through it later. But each group will have 1 week to stack up and fight at least one of their duels. Each duel in the season consists of 3 matches where all 3 matches must be played. Okay, so that means, you're going to just do 3, not best of 3, none of that. All in all, you're going to have about 9 total matches. Um, and this will be set for a number of weeks depending on the amount of players in each group. We do have enough for each division. So if you have 4 players in your division, you'll have 3 weeks to complete 3 duels. So what that means is that you have 3 matches in each duel of rounds of 5. Okay. So best to 3 with the fives. Um, Players are expected to talk to their opponents and make appropriate times to match up and fight their duels. You can use the league matchmaking, which is right here. It'll bring you right to it to set up duels. And when you're done, me or a ref or a mod will pin it and add it to the schedule. So you guys always have a schedule, know when your matches are. Um, pardon me. Matches are expected to play at the time agreed upon, but you do have a 10-minute grace period. So what that means is that, if you're running just a few minutes late, let your opponent know, tell them, hey, look, I need 10 minutes, you're good. But if you're not communicating with your opponent and, 15 minutes pass and then you show up, you will face a -1 points penalty. After 20 minutes of being late, the match is a -2 points. But if you're 30 minutes being late, the duel will be forfeited and you'll get a -4 points and automatically be tallied as 2. It's supposed to say 3. I'll fix that. 3 matches, okay? Failure to make your duel or not completing any duels in each week that is required will result in an automatic DQ. Now, what I mean by this is maybe during the first and second week, I won't be so strict on this. I'm talking about the last week of the season. If you're not completing that week, I'm going to just DQ it because, you have 3 weeks to get this done. You can do 2 of your duels. You can match up with 2 of your opponents in the same week if you want to. And that way you don't have to worry. But try not to do all 3 and then you're sitting out for 2 weeks. We don't really want that. But hey, rescheduling in advance is allowed. Just try to complete your 1 duel a week, but no more than 2 duels a week. All right, we got through that. Heroes are picked and eliminated from being played in the tournament, meaning if you use warding 1 match, you can use them for all your matches, and then you can no longer be played in the tournament. You can use multiple heroes in a duel, but they will become unavailable afterwards, so choose lightly. Um, Not choose lightly. My bad. I started reading the chat. Just choose wisely. That's what I'm trying to get with. How to earn points. Each match will pardon me. Each match win will earn you 2 points. Bonus points being for your executions. So, how this works, I decided was even if you lose your match, as long as you get executions, you will still receive those points. And I'm doing this I'm doing this purposely because I want people to less R1 spam or RB spam, whatever, left click spam. I want you guys to actually show that you guys can, feint, do things that can lead into getting executions, right? That's very skillful, less spamful. So I think the motto of the season is going to be more skillful full than spamful. So even if you lose all 3 of your matches, you didn't get your 6 points for winning. You can still receive if you went all 2 matches, 6 points just because you got executions. If you did 2 executions per match. So I mean, the person that R1 spams and the person that's doing it skillfully and catching, the guard breaks or catching, feints that lead into R2s or heavies. I'll stop talking PS terms and start talking just combo terms. Your heavies, that's what I'm looking for, right? So the total amount you will probably score after all 3 matches, if you get every single execution, every single win, is going to be pretty much 15. Had to think for that. Let's move on from there. You are allowed to emote at the beginning of your matches as a sign of respect, but if your opponent attacks you, it's fair game. Okay. I used to do it in an old tournament I used to host where I would allow people, well, I told people it was mandatory that you have to emote before you start fighting. I'm not doing that because that just started a whole bunch of stuff like, oh, well, he was emoting, I was emoting, I just attacked. I don't want to do with it. But you are absolutely not allowed to troll emote when you kill your opponent. So no teabagging, no nothing, no anything. Just leave it at that. Unless it's a sign of respect. Like I know the warden has like where he gets down and he bows and stuff. So you can do that, but no teabagging, no BS emotes. Fair game. Okay? Fair game if they're alive. Have fun. If you want to be the conqueror, a freaking raider, you can do all that. You can do all that. It's fine with me. Um, that can play games with your opponent, kind of make them like, oh, you're gonna do that, and that's all part of the chess match. Um, so again, we got through that. So rules for the match is no cheating whatsoever. If you are suspected of cheating, you will be reviewed and banned indefinitely. If you suspect cheating, save your video and DM a mod or me or even your ref. Okay. No spamming the same move over and over again or face a -1. So what that means and entails is that example, a warlord's headbutt, just the headbutt over and over again. You're gonna get a -1 for each over. You see what I'm saying? So like I'm allowed like 3 in a row, but after that, as a ref myself, I'm allowed 3 of those. But after that, if I see it continuing, you're gonna get a -1, -1, -1, -1. I don't also want to see, perfect example, Warlord headbutt light, headbutt light, headbutt light, headbutt light. Now I understand with the Shigoki, it's kind of difficult. I'm a Shigoki player myself. Um, you kind of got to do the R1 light, but I'm gonna see if you're doing it more like like R1 square, heavy, faint, R1 square, like that. If it looks skillful, chances are I'm gonna let it pass because it takes a lot in this game, right? It doesn't take a lot to just press light over and over and over again. But overall, just be respectful. You know what I'm saying? We're all in here. We're all trying to have fun. We're all trying to have a good season plus playoff tournament. So I'm sure there will be more rules as we iron out matches, but for now, you know, this is what is set. If you do not have a ref, all you will do is save a screenshot of the end match with the results, then post it in league match results. Save your screenshots of each execution you get in matches so you get your bonus points, and you can post that also into the league match results. If you come into this page right over here, you can go right into the match results. But it's all down here, right? This is everything you need to know. It's all here. We're also going to go over a couple things in here that I'll show you. If you have a ref, disregard this. Me and Vic, he's also going to be a ref this season. He's also going to stream and cover a lot of your guys' matches, and we'll go from there. Appreciate you, Vic, for that one. How to host your matches. A lot of you probably know how to do this, but I got to go over it, right? So hold on to your butt cheeks. One player must host the match and use the map assigned to them during the week. Once you and your opponent agrees to host, please follow these instructions. Head to custom match, right there. You will then select game modes. Then you can select duels. Now, if you get to this stage, you can kind of skip around and go right to the map selection if you want to, but just for purposes, I'm going to continue from here. You will then select game modes, select duels, then you will press square or X depending on the system you use, or I don't know what it is on keyboard. Change the rules, and you will follow this precise setup. Auto add bots unmarked. Allow spectators marked. Add spectator delay 0 seconds. Event content marked. Rounds to win best of 5. Round timer off. I chose off purposely because I've had other tournaments where I hosted where players had some of the best matches the longer it went, right? I've seen some crazy chess matches. Two of my buddies literally spent 45 minutes in the most epic 1v1 I've ever seen. I mean, it was both so little in health, and it was one mistake would end the tournament, and the champion would be named, and it was amazing. It was awesome. It was on your seat, edge of your seat thrill. Um, perks unmarked, damage normal, radar unmarked. Okay. You will then go back to map selection. If you have not picked the map, you'll go back to map selection, pick the map that I assigned for weeks. I'll show you all that. Then you'll select the map that was assigned for you. This is the playoffs. We're not going to worry about that right now. I'll do that on the second stream. For now, we'll do points. So, points, +2 points per match win, +1 point per execution. -1 for being 10 minutes late to match, -2 for being 20 minutes late for the match, -4 points for being 30 minutes late, and the duel is considered a loss. Okay, so don't let that happen. -4 points for reusing a hero you already used previously. So, like I said, this is elimination. So once that hero's done, it's done. So if you think that you're going to be able to use up all your heroes, we don't have enough people for that. We have a pretty solid division, a pretty solid lineup of players. I think this season of turds, is going to be great. I purposely named it Season of Turds because we're all learning how this new system that I pretty much created is going to work. So kudos to me and kudos for you for joining up. So hosting, please add your opponent and ref to your Ubisoft Connect at the start of the match. Give time for ref to join and spectate your match, okay? They will let you know when they join in Discord and to proceed with the match. So don't start the match until me or Vic gets in and says, okay, I'm in, start the match. If you start the match before we get in and something happens, I can't help you. I can't determine. You see what I'm saying? Then you have to go through a process of sending me the video just so I can review it. I've had people claim cheating and not cheating at all. You know what I'm saying? So let's not do that. I know I don't have to worry about that with you guys. I know there's some strangers in here. I have a lot of my friends in here, so I know they're going to play fair. To all you new people, welcome to the family. That's all I can say. You're with us now. Um, Proceed with the match. If you do not have a ref, remember to save your match video or take screenshots of your matches and each of your executions. So I don't know a lot about Xbox, but I'm assuming you can take videos or just take screenshots of the execution. You don't have to get it just at least midway through the execution. I pretty much know all the executions for every hero, so I'm going to know that it is that hero's execution. Um, because if you fail to do this, I only have to go on the word of you and your opponent. If your opponent says, no, none of that happened, then what I'm going to end up doing is giving you both points. That's it. That's the only option. I cannot give you guys points, but I don't think that's fair. I'll give you both as if it was counted as wins, but that's only if you do not provide the evidence. Now, if you think, oh, we can both get away with this, no, not at all either, because I didn't say how much points I was going to give you guys. I could give you 6 points. I could give you 3 points. I haven't determined that yet. I will get to it. I just thought about that. It's coming all to me. All right. Blame it on my, crazy, wonderful mind. Um, Absolutely. Again, no glitching, cheating, scripting of any of this kind will lead you to a permanent ban. I don't think you guys will do that. I have very high hopes for you guys. I think you guys are going to do an amazing job in this tournament and be fair and have some awesome freaking matches. So we'll go over real quick how to add members on Ubi Connect. First, you go to your group page, then press Ubisoft Connect. Once there, search and type the name, add them as friends. From there, give it a minute or two, and then they will be on your group page for friends. And it's easy, and you're good to go, right? And if there's any problems, let me or your ref know. We'll try to figure it out as best as we can. Even if we have to add both of you guys, put you guys in a group, and then leave, and then do it that way. That can work too. Legged out issues. If you're in a match and your opponent happens to leg out of the match, okay, this will not reset the match to 0-0, right? So, example, if you and your opponent are fighting and you're winning 2-1, right? You're up in the rounds, 2 rounds to 1 round. When you come back, you will just finish off from 2 rounds to one. So if you beat your opponent, you have won 3 rounds. That match has ended. You have won the match. You see what I'm saying? But if your opponent wins and it becomes 2-2, then you go again until whoever reaches 3 wins on the rounds does the match actually end. Okay, so we got that out of the way. Glad to do so. So let me just take you guys through here. League news. I'll be posting all the news that I can about what's happening with the league. League announcements. This is where we're probably going to be switching over a lot of the streamer content from the league chat into announcement every time we go live to stream your matches. Me and Vic are going to try to stream everyone's match and get it done when I can't do it or when he can't do it. We're going to try to really be in cohesion on this. League memes, of course, got to have the memes. So keep it friendly, keep it appropriate, nothing nudie, nothing like that. You'll get a warning and then a ban. Um, just try to keep it family friendly. I don't want none of that on my stuff. Try to be professional. I want us to be the league that in the future For Honor goes to. Maybe we get sponsored by For Honor and we start, really having some good leagues. So when you're gonna start your matchmaking, I would love for you guys to use it in the matchmaking area of Discord. So, such and such has a match. I have in my division, I'm gonna at all my opponents. That's why I had everyone in league registration add their Discord name. I'll add them all and be like, hey, when can you guys set up matches? Either this week, next week, whatever. Right? Then the schedule, of course, is going to be in here. We'll start pinning everyone's schedule and delete as the matches progress. Here's your match results. Stats and info, as I already got right now. Here's the Battle League standings. Right now, I'm going to be changing all this, of course, with our names. This won't change until we start having matches. When we have matches, then the first person that has the match, the first 2 people that have the match will be up here. So with that being said, I'll continue. Maps per weeks. This is your maps per week, right? So week 1, Division 1 will have the ring. Division 2 will have the sanctuary. Division 3 will have the pit. Week 2, it switches. Okay. So if you have an opponent, say you have 2 opponents that are like, you know what, I want to get 2 matches out this week so I can have next week off, or I just want to get this, all 3 of my matches done within this week and next week. Follow it like this: opponent 1, opponent 2, opponent 3. Okay, that's all. I want to switch it up. I wanted to keep it for the season within an arena. During the playoffs, we will add some dangers to it. This will be your faction. I know it's kind of small. When you're on your phone, you'll be able to see it a lot better. But this is your hero track. Okay. So every time you use a hero, I'm going to see it. I'm going to know it. I'm going to mark it off so you don't use it again. And that way, if you don't know who you used, you can always come back to it and find out. So, with that all being done, okay, my plans for the future for the league are pretty simple. Actually, let me just make sure let me see what the chat is. My bad, guys. No, I just wanted to get through this. Okay. Okay. I actually can't read it. It's actually kind of funny. I have to fix that up. It's really tiny. It's little tiny, tiny things. Um, I'll fix that up. Actually, no, I think I can fix it right now. Oh, here we go. That's funny. I shout out both of you guys. What's up, Link? What's up, Faust? You guys are cracking me up. All right. So let me go into the future of what I have planned for the league. It's very simple. I want to bring us brawls. I want to bring us probably some death matches, eliminations with teams, 4v4, 2v2s, 1v1s. I want to bring all this to the table. I want us to have a place that we can have fair, non cheating matches. I want this. It's always going to be hero pick elimination because I've seen too many times and been a part of tournaments where people have bled their way through or, just spam the same character over and over again that just has that edge right now. Um, so that's what I want. I know some people want the same, and overall, yeah. So give me 2 seconds. I made a big boo boo and forgot a pen and piece of paper. Give me 1 second. Made a big boo boo. Big boo boo. Got to make sure I write down. So we're about to do the spin wheel for the divisions. Go ahead and start that up. Okay. Bring that over from my second monitor to here. Boom, bada bing, baby. Here we go. Let me bring that back on. And here it is. The one, the only, the spin wheel. This will determine our divisions and what division you will be in. You will either be in Division 1, Division 2, Division 3. As I spin this wheel, we will go Division 1 for the first pick, Division 2 for the second pick, Division 3 for the third pick, and continue that route. So let's go ahead and do the full screen. All right. That's perfect. So are we ready? Are we ready, gentlemen and ladies? I don't know. Some of y'all might be ladies. Let's get her. Let's get her. Okay. For D1, Division 1, D1. See who we got. Oh, 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 oh. Slow bro. D2. Xeno. Oh, I should not say anything till that. Xeno. Division 3. Me. How about that? D3. D3. Here's to see who goes into D1. Just call me Link. D1. Who goes into D2? That's a stacked division right there. Lethal. D2. D3 with me. Who's coming in here with me? Hoo-hoo. Asmondi. Back into D1. Ooh. Faust in the D1. Who's going into D2? D2 got Vic. Let's go into D3. Who's going into D3? Wu Legend. Alright, this is the final picks, guys. Here goes into D1. Caleb. Y'all. Caleb. That's Division 1. Slow bro, just call me Link Faust. Y'all, Caleb. See who goes into Division 2. Division 2. So Division 2 will have Xeno, Lethal, Vic, and the Cog. It's Division 2. And then, of course, Crimson Gold in here with me. It was fated to be. It was fated to be. So the Division 3 will have myself as Asmondi, Wu Legend, and Crimson Gold. How about that? How about that, gentlemen? That is awesome. That is what's up. That's fun. These are our divisions. I will have the division map up really soon. Remember, December 1st is the actual start date when we can start going playing our matches. Sorry, I brain farted for a second. There is one more thing I wanted to show you guys. Okay, yeah. So as the season goes, the top 8 in the Battle League standings will advance to the playoffs. Top 8. I'm going to change this to, I'm going to have it highlighted so you guys know. So the remaining 4 will be out of the tournament. The top 8 will go to the playoffs. We'll do our quarterfinals, semifinals, and then finals for the champion. Get the big reward. So appreciate you guys being in here. Thank you guys. Let me go ahead and go back to chatting real quick. And yeah, I think we're good. I think we covered everything. We covered the rules. We covered future plans, and we got the division. So I'll have that image up soon. Remember, guys, skillful, not spamful. Appreciate y'all watching me. We'll be doing another one of these streams when the playoffs come, and we'll go over the playoff rules and what we want for the playoffs. And yeah, this is gonna be fun. All right, guys, I'll catch y'all later. Y'all have a good night. Appreciate signing off.